Off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's take a look at the numbers for Keyshawn George.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got Chris Middleton, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Johnson. Then it's Keyshawn George, and it's Sarr in at the 5. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Miller. Bridges, a screen on Coulibaly. Pass to Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Coulibaly. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And Ball gets it to go.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
Ball against Johnson. Over Ball. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Knipple. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Ball outside. Here's Miller. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Middleton. Coulibaly on the wing. Down low. Middleton against Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Knipple with the rebound. And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Here's Middleton. After the basket by Charlotte. Shoots over Bridges. Washington again can't hit.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pass to Ball. From the arc. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. The Wizards trail by 6. George passes to Sarr. Ball outside. And here's Bridges. It's stolen by Johnson. There's 42 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Sarr. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Hornets leading by 6. Miller outside. Ball outside. Let's go with a 3. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
Johnson against Ball. They still need this. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Marvin Bagley, Carlton Carrington out there with Johnson, and it's Champagnie at the four-man position. Now here's Bagley, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Wizards. Cooper's checked in for Johnson. Bagley is screen on Sexton, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Charlotte, boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. And of course the Wizards, only 2 spots back. Charlotte leading by 8. Sexton looking around, pass to Green. Here's Miller. Back to Green. Right side, Sexton. Count it.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Here's Miller. Here's Diabate. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Riley. Still without a bucket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Brandon Miller. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success?
I'll tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Now here's Miller. His last outing, he had 20. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Coulibaly. From outside, off the mark. Hornets leading by 13. Here's Bridges. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. George outside. Back to Middleton. Clock at 6. Nice D from Bridges. Miller on the wing. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Ball against Coulibaly. Ball no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Middleton, no good. Hornets leading by 15. Miller on the wing, fires from deep, nails it from 3. Miller's got 5 points.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. It's Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Stolen by Miller. To the inside.
Wizards foul. Watkins. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Washington on D. They trail by 18. Ball with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And so it's Charlotte, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Wrong.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Look here now at Charlotte. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. I hope they're learning something out there. Challenging time for the franchise.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Wizards.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't. You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. Ball right side. It's rebounded by George. Wizards trail by 16. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Hornets leading by 16. Miller outside. Pass the ball. Out to the right wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. Sarr pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Hornets with the rebound.
Well, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And there's the rejection.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Washington moving the ball around. Koulibaly. And the layup falls.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ball surveys the floor. Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. To win the cold spell. The putback is no good. The Wizards trail by 14. Outside Johnson. Now George. He's guarded by Bridges. For the finish. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, Bridges is certainly a physical player, and that allows him to convert even when there's contact.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now here's Johnson. He's scoreless. George outside. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So for Washington, Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Champagnie comes in for Middleton. And it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. Washington shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Here's Champagnie. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Outside Carrington. And down it goes. 2 points.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Sexton from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Sexton's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Charlotte looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Washington, we've got George, Carlton Carrington out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Riley in at the 2. Now here's Ball. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Pass to Riley. Here's Champagnie, hounded by Ball. Now Carrington. With some arc. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They led by as many as 18. Lets it go from 11. Jacks up a 3. Oh, it's off.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Unfortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That one goes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Bridges. Outside Miller. And he slams it down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The Wizards trail by 15. Outside Coulibaly. There's a screen by Johnson. Outside Coulibaly. Johnson against Ball. Clock at 4. Puts one up from 19. Oh, it misses. Charlotte leading by 15. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Outside Miller. He launches. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Brandon Miller.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Brandon Miller.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Here's Branham. Here's Bagley. And he gets it to go from the low block. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Branham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Washington. Bronner at the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.